has officially been 1 week of 75 hard personal finance challenge where every single day I am tracking my spending, no unplanned spending, 15 minutes of financial education, me reviewing my budget every single day, and me making one small wealth action every single day. So this video is going to be all about my 1 week update, just sharing what I've done, basically like my what I spent in a week type of videos, but let's get right into it. So if you are new here, my name is Nikki. I'm on a debt payoff journey. My goal this year is to pay off all of my credit card debt along with my collection account. I have paid off majority of my credit cards and the collection account by taking money out of my savings and actually just going ahead and pay it off. So now I'm just on a journey of repaying myself back and putting that money back into my savings. I plan on doing that by posting every day on TikTok and trying to get that account monetized while also utilizing all of the other streams of income that I have, and I'm just documenting in the journey. So let's get right into all of my 7 categories. I budget my categories from the most important to the least important. That's typically how I spend money. But let's get right into the savings budget category, which I saved $253.44. Now y'all know my personal savings is still on pause, so I'm not putting $250 automatically into my personal savings right away automatically, but I am still putting money aside for retirement. I put $112.46 aside for retirement, and then I put $116.32 aside for for investing. Now if you see me looking down, it's because I have my budget workbook right here, because this is what we are actually using. We're using the budget bundle to do this 75 hard personal finance challenge. And if you want to jump in and start your 75 days and get in control of your finances, I'm going to link the bundle down below in the description box, so make sure you check that out. The next category is my home category. Now I did, of course, it's the beginning of the month, so I had to send $17.50 over to a joint account that I share with someone, where the mortgage payment and the utilities actually come out of that account. Now I love paying my house stuff at the beginning of the month, so I just go ahead and get that out of the way, because I know that at the beginning of the month, okay, August is taken care of. At the beginning of September, then I know the whole September is taken care of, and I don't have to really think about it anymore. Also, I have short-term disability that comes out every other week as well. So for my home category, I spent $1,832.44 in that. The next category is food, and you know your girl can eat up a budget, but your girl has been doing really good when it comes to the food category. Now at the beginning of the month, I told myself that I wanted to spend no more than $300 on food. I've been budgeting $300 for food, but your girl has been going way over $300. But I'm being very strict with myself, or disciplined with myself, when it comes to this food budget, and this 75 hard personal finance challenge is really getting your girl together. So for food, I spent $35.70. I did go to Walmart to get some food for the house, as well as taking out $20 to put to the side for this party that we have at my job. So every single month at my job, they throw a little party for the people's birthdays in that particular month. This month we're going to be doing a Caribbean I guess they're going to be doing Caribbean food or whatever, and it costs $20 per person. So I want to participate in that because, of course, you know your girl loves to eat. Your girl loves Caribbean food. I love curry chicken. I know it's going to be curry chicken there because the young lady who works there is catering the party. And I'll try to get clips of the video of the party once it actually happened. I'll do that on another video once it happens, because the party is not until the end of the month, y'all. So I'll try to throw in some clips there on that particular video when I actually do it. Now the next category is transportation. Now I did have to go to the gas station 2 times, and usually when I go to the gas station, I just go ahead and fill up the tank. I don't try to put like $5 here, $2 there, and that type of thing. So the very first time that I went to the gas station, I actually filled up, and that was $40.08. Now I'm at the point where I'm getting a little bit low, but I'm not low enough to the point where the light is on. I'm probably like at a little bit over a quarter of a tank, and I still got to go to work. I still got to take my son to school. My son has football practice, so it's a lot of driving. So I think next week I'm definitely probably gonna have to take my budget up, but this week I wanted to stay on budget. I put the $9.90 of gas in my car. It was a little embarrassed, but hey, I'm on a budget, so it ain't no reason really to be embarrassed. So far for gas, I spent $49.98, and I'm budgeting $50 a week. So I'm definitely might have to go back and do some readjusting to the budget, or I might have to dip into my fund money and actually take what I need and put gas in the car, because at the end of the day, I'm going to put gas in the car. Whether I go over or whether I stay up under, I'm going to put gas in my car. And I just hate going to the gas station and just only putting that $9 when I really could have went ahead and just filled it up. But y'all let me know in the comments, what would y'all do in that situation? Would you try to stay on the budget every single week, or would you just go ahead and fill up every single time that you go to the gas station? The next category is subscription. And I did cancel one of my subscriptions, the CapCut. That was $19.99, and I transferred that money into my savings. But Apple Storage actually came out. So $9.99 for the Apple Storage. I need that because, of course, your girl is a content creator. She used her phone, all of these videos in my phone, all of this content in my phone. So I need extra storage to send it to the cloud. So that actually came out for subscription this week. Debt payments, I didn't have to send anything to debt payments. Now my goal is to actually use my back pay to take care of this last credit card that I have. The only reason why I'm not really so much focused on the credit card is because I actually share that with someone. And it's like, okay, well, if I send them the money, are they really going to pay the card out? Pay the card off, or are they just going to sit on it? But I can't really worry about that. As long as I just get my half taken care of, and then I know that I'm done, they will have to just still make minimum payments or whatever they want to do to the card. They just going to have to focus on that themselves, and I won't have to be responsible for it. So no debt payments actually came out because there was no payments actually due. Now next is the miscellaneous spending, and typically, you know, your girl can do some miscellaneous spending as well. And I'm being very, like I said before, disciplined with myself when it comes to this food and this miscellaneous, because just because you have it in there don't necessarily mean that you got to go all willy-nilly and start spending money. So for the month, I told myself I'm giving myself $109.94 of miscellaneous spending, but that doesn't mean that you just go out willy-nilly and start spending. So this week I actually spent $6 on miscellaneous spending because my dad actually is admitted to the hospital. So y'all keep him in your prayers as well. Hopefully everything will be okay. I actually got to go down to the hospital today, so it may be another $6 transaction that you may see in the next week's video. So just stay tuned for that. But the total spent this week is $2,187.55. And if I do that and I take away the savings, because savings really is not spending. That what somebody told me in the comments. Saving is not really spending. I just add it all together because it makes everything easy. But if we just was to include just what I actually spent and not including the savings, the total spent this week was $1,934.11, which I don't think is pretty bad, being that $1,750 actually came out of that to go towards my mortgage payment and my utilities payment. So like I said before, you guys, if you are interested in getting in control of your finances, maybe you need to start a 75 hard personal finance challenge. I'm going to link my budget bundle down below, and I will see you in the next video. Bye.